Alright folks, I just did my dishes. Now it's time for the laundry. Hopefully I didn't stab it. Here's first. Nice. It's reinforced on the bottom, kind of. Shirt, 2 socks, 2 shirts, and 2 socks and 2 underwear in there. That's pretty dope. Alright, let's get to it. I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh wow, okay, so yeah, I opened it up after eating some watermelon for a minute here, and yeah, it's quite a bit bigger than I thought it was initially. That's you can fit like 2 liters in there, 4 liters of soda or something like that. A gallon of milk would go in there. So yeah, it's quite a bit bigger than I thought it was. Look at that. You are inside the Scrubba.
Do your laundry, you stink.
Okay, so one dirty shirt. Another dirty shirt. Some hairy, dirty socks. Dog hair and shit. Hope they win it. Thanks, Lisa, on the tail. Okay, so I got 2 underwears, 4 pairs of socks, and 2 shirts, like it says. See, it kind of, that's interesting, and it's just about where it should be, I suppose. So I should fill it with a bunch of water and some soap now, roll it up, and then lay it and scrub it all around. So I'll get back to you guys when I do that. See, I have to be really careful right here. I can't get any soap in this water because there is actually some freaking salamanders down in there. And I seen them moving around in there earlier, and I can see their tails. There's more than one salamander in there, so I got to be really careful. I can only just take a little bit of water. I don't want to dump any soap in there or anything like that, so I got to be really careful about my soap, and that's why we got that Dr. Bronner's soap. And when I dump it out, I got to dump it out, you know, a couple 100 yards away. So, all right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've practiced this once to try this without ruining the salamander environment here. We don't want any chemicals or anything going in that water, so what I did, set my camera up. There's water running down here Don't want my camera falling in the water, but dude, that stick just came out perfect. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm catching the water before it goes into the pool, like this, out of this little waterfall right here. So that I don't get any chemicals into the water. And as you can see, I've got it remotely full of water enclosed, so let's bring it up. Now I just got to put some of that Brenner soap in there. A couple drops probably. So to hold it while I get the soap, I'll set it right here. Let me get the soap. Ooh, that stuff is soapy. Wow, check that out.
But sure enough, there is a lot of personal property that just can't be carried away or driven away by advocates, and so it does get taken by the city, regardless of whether there's beds available or not. Michael, will you act as my personal counselor on this for the next 60 seconds? And because I have an idea, and I've told my audience, the best way to get rid of a bad law, and I think this is a bad law, is to strictly enforce it. If everybody in the city of Portland, in this case, were to take an old piece of furniture they're going to get rid of anyway, and go out and set it in the middle of the sidewalk in front of their home, and basically say to the city, double dog dare them, take that old couch or that old chair, and you have to store it. Store it for 30 days, then I'll retrieve it, and I'll put it right back out in front of my house. If 10,000 people were to do that, it would create a log jam throughout the city, and you'd say, well, that's unreasonable. No, you made the law that says if I abandon a piece of property and it has any value to it at all, and I abandon it on public property, the public sidewalk, you have to pick it up, you have to inventory it, you have to store it, and then I can go pick it up in 29 days and put it right back where it came from, right on the sidewalk.
And I gotta rub it around for 3 minutes, so I'll get back to you when it's done. Look at the spin cycle.
That's true. The problem with the proposal is that
I'll be back in 3 minutes.
suggests
Check it out, guys. That thing is like really washing my clothes up in there, dude. Look at that. You see the water getting all dirty? That's what's up, dude. Dang. I'd say that's pretty effective. Man, that is so cool. I'm probably just about done here. So I'm gonna have to go take it well away from the creek. And remember, this is the Dr. Brenner soap, so it's biodegradable, environmentally friendly shit. I'm just gonna dump that out away from the salamanders, you know what I'm saying? Citrusy hemp scent. Man, it smells good. Yeah, this thing would probably wash better than a washing machine, paying this much attention to this small amount of clothes. What? Pepper. It's me, Pepper. My dog's barking at me. She doesn't know it's me. Anyway, I emptied the bag of water. It's me, bonehead. You bark at me? You bark at me, peeps? She didn't know it's me in the bushes dumping water out. She's like, what the shit? It's me, Winsky. You didn't know it was me? You touched somebody? You don't have it? She smelled it. She's like, yep, that's it. You're goofy. See, I scared my dog. I scared my dog with my Scrubba. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta refill it with rinse water now, so I'll be right back. Hey, baby. Doing laundry? Now it's for my this is for my rinse cycle here. Rinsing the clothes. You can tell it's like this is definitely a rinse cycle. It's not so cloudy as the wash cycle was. Hey people.
I'm a former federal prosecutor.
I went and dumped it out.
I know the difference.
This was my rinse cycle.
Together a case against a target versus doing independent fact-finding with an open mind.
I have now this string.
One of Cuomo's accusers filed a criminal complaint in Albany, New York today. The CDC says the highly contagious Delta variant may not just affect the unvaccinated population. CBS News correspondent Skylar Henry reports.
While most people hospitalized with COVID are unvaccinated, the director of the CDC says to expect tens of thousands of mild cases of COVID among vaccinated individuals. The agency says by early September, it should have a plan in place for booster shots.
As cases surge, the need for more testing sites is becoming apparent. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
Remember those massive testing sites of several months ago?
We're getting back to our 2020 days where we were having the drive-through clinics.
In the meantime, many Americans are searching for tests wherever they're available.
I think it's really important. I don't think we're out of the woods yet.
And many of those showing up for tests are fully vaccinated. Jason Connell of Cambridge Innovation Center in Massachusetts.
A lot of our guests will sort of say like, oh, I've been vaccinated, but my daughter was exposed to school, or I've been vaccinated, but I have got the sniffles or a cough.
Many existing testing sites are now expanding their hours.
The largest wildfire burning in California destroyed 2 towns, Greenville and Canyon Dam. Jonathan Bigliotti is there.
In the distance is a century-old hotel, all destroyed. 800 people lived in this town, and it only took about an hour to erase it all.
United is requiring U.S. employees to get vaccinated. CBS travel editor Peter Greenberg.
The airline has given its workers a deadline of October 25th. And as an incentive, any United employee vaccinated by September 20th will receive an extra day of pay.
President Biden is applauding the July jobs report released today by the Labor Department. He says the administration's efforts to reinvigorate the economy are paying off.
What is indisputable now is this. The Biden plan is working. The Biden plan produces results, and the Biden plan is moving the country forward.
Nice.
On Wall Street, the Dow finished the day up 144. This is CBS News.
Good afternoon, I'm Jeremy Scott in the FM News 101 KXL News Center. A person apparently crashed their vehicle after being shot behind the wheel in Portland early this morning. The car crashed into a tree near Cesar Chavez in Northeast Cooch Street just before 2:30. Police found bullet casings near the intersection at Belmont. The person is expected to survive. A second person inside the vehicle was injured in the crash. Heads up, drivers. 7 bridges over the Willamette will have some sort of closure.
There you go. Hose are hanging out to dry. And the Scrubba, oh, there's another one. Another sock. The Scrubba is ready to go again. I got a whole stack of laundry to do, so it's laundry day for sure. Peace out, dudes. I'll see you later.